You basically have the power to receive energy. That's why we can remote heal and receive anything that anybody sends to you. My first spirit person has just come in. Hello, lovely. No, that's absolutely fine, sweetheart. You come in now. Oh, is this UK? UK MP exposed for fraudulent activity with claims, money, taxes. Another one bites the dust. That looks like the French flag to me. There's some connection to leadership change in, I'm sure I mentioned Paris, didn't I, in the last video or the video before? So this man's quite bald. I don't see a lot of hair on his head. This is random, right? I've just seen Robinson Crusoe. Hello, darlings. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my beautiful channel with me, Nicky Allen. How are you all doing? I'm feeling a lot better. So obviously all of your remote healing's working. It's working, so thank you very much. Welcome to all you new subscribers. If you've just jumped on here, don't forget to subscribe and like because it helps our channel continue going as it is. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Anyway, today we're going to be looking at some predictions, some global predictions for you. But I've just been told by my lad above that we need to do a bit of cleansing, The reason being is we've just had the lunar eclipse in Pisces happen last Sunday. It is Tuesday, the 9th of September. Yes, it is. Lovely angel number there. And we are basically going through that transitional shift of that blood moon and the lunar eclipse. And we are doing a manifestation, letting go. And now we're kind of shuffling off all of the old crap that we didn't want. And so my lot have said, give them a little cleansing. And I thought, how's it going to work? They said the intention, the fact that you're sending the energy to them, it will work. Plus I could do with it as well. I'm not going to lie. So bear with me. I'm just going to go and get something. Look what I've got. This is actually available. And this isn't a marketing ploy. They just told me that I've got to do some cleansing. This is incredible. I can't believe we've sourced this. If any of you know about Lemuria and the Lemurians, a lot of you are hybrids, a lot of you are seasoned past life Lemuria people, you will know that when the fall of Lemuria took place, a number of the Lemurians drifted off to a place called Mount Shasta. And I know there is still life and frequency of the Lemurians held within that beautiful space. I end up attracting from the universe someone that can provide us with sweetgrass from Mount Shasta. Oh yes. And I've been keeping it for a special occasion. And I think after the illness I've just had, which was an ME flare at the end of the day, you know what it's like, brothers and sisters with ME? It's like a horrific flu. And you're just floored with it. And that's what I think, as you know, it's mostly from Darren's first anniversary, and it just created a whole load of flaring. I'm still a bit, you can hear. And so I need this as well. And so they're saying, you do it, but do it for everybody else. So this is what we're going to do. Now, the essence of saging is you can either sage a space. So you just waft this around. It's basically a superb way of gathering negative energy, you know, especially that I've been ill as well and grieving the first anniversary. So basically this absorbs all of the negative energy or any dense energy and it takes it out to the ether. So normally have like a window or something open when you do this, okay? So we've got this smoking nicely now. I don't know if you can see that. Do you know what? That smells absolutely delish. Do you love the smell of saging? But this has got a different smell to it because obviously it's like this sweet grass. And it's Lemurian. It grows from the Lemurians. So as we just create this around us, as I say, you can cleanse an area where you just literally put it around a certain area, up and down the walls, wherever you instinctively want to place it. If you've had a lot of tears, you know, if you're laying in bed crying, things like that, make sure you sage over your bed, that kind of thing. And you can sage your auric field. You can sage your body as much as you want. And this is exactly what we're going to do now. So I'm going to do mine first. And then I'm going to do yours. But as you're watching this, I think I should really unpack it, but I'm too impatient. Oh my God. That is absolutely sensational. So just to attune that, I'm going to use a 528. Ancestors, guides, angels, spirit world, I please call upon you now to stand by everybody that is open to my throat chakra frequency now that is watching this, and please place a blessing, cleansing energy, give them strength and motivation to move forwards. I please ask this from the deepest and best of all of the dimensions that are available to us now, to bring in this beautiful cleansing energy post-lunar eclipse. Bring us courage, vision, light. Please eradicate us of any negative or dense energies that are holding us back and stopping us from fulfilling our true potential. And as you join me in this vibration of sound, I please ask that you create the tranquility and peace and healing of everybody listening in this collective energy. And so it is. I hear this frequency a lot when I go up to the Crystal Palace. Oh, it just makes me go, whoa. Okay. Just take a breath. Just take a breath. Take a deep breath in. Okay, now this is what I want you to do. You can either close your eyes or you can keep them open. It's entirely up to you, okay? Now what I've done is, as I've closed my eyes, I've envisaged this smoke going around your physical body. Now people think, how have you done that, Nicky? You're not that amazing. I am that amazing, actually. You're that amazing. Everybody on this planet is that amazing, she said with a candle lighter in her hand. Right? You basically have the power to receive energy. That's why we can remote heal and receive anything that anybody sends to you. You get sent emails, you get sent text messages, you get sent photographs, you get sent images from your TV. Why can you not send your own energy? Because society and everybody else has told you you can't. You'll find out more about this if you join the live stream. If you can't make GSIC on the 19th to 21st of September, just get the live stream and just sit in the comfort of your own home and watch, because I'm telling you now, the magic that me and Elena have come up and we didn't even know. We've been given the same information from two different sources and it is off the scale. But not just about us, everybody else that's there. All right, we're going to show you your origins and who you really are, because we've forgotten. You've been trained to forget. You've been forced to forget. And let's just see. Let me know in the comments below how different you feel after we've done this, okay? So just envisage that you are a mirror of me right now. Lucky you. I'm joking. Right, just envisage that you are sitting opposite me, okay? And I'm going to do all of these movements and you're going to feel them, all right? So I'm now going to start with this smoke. I'm going to give it another little light. I should have unravelled it. I'm so impatient. When they told me I had to do this, I'm so excited. I think it's Juliana's. And Catherine's a bit, do you know what I mean? She likes a bit of smoke and crystals and elixirs, bless her. So, and I think it'd be Michael as well, because of the change and what's coming up after this lunar eclipse. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do collectively. I'm now sending the energy out to you individually, okay? So I'm going to start from the floor. I'm going to come up to my knees. And I'm going to illuminate and cleanse the star chakra, which is going to become huge in the next couple of years because it's going to be realigned and reactivated. It's like a brown bronzy. I see it as a brown bronzy boof between the knee area. I don't know if it is that colour. I've got no clue, but that's what they show me when I do it. When I say they, it's either the angel realms. Sometimes it's galactics, Lemurians. Other times it's my guides, ascended masters. Okay, so we're going to bring this smoke up now, up past the knees, and I'm passing this to you. Anything that aches or is creating pain will be alleviated, hopefully. We're taking it up to our hips and we're running it across our base chakra. You can do this at home, clearing all of the stuff that goes on in the 3D world. Bills, kids, trouble with people that just really pee you off, jobs, dead-end situations you can't eradicate, not having enough time to get everything done. Let's clear that base chakra. We're moving up to this beautiful sacral chakra now, and we're burning this beautiful sage through our sacral chakra, that beautiful orange, the essence of everything about us. Sexuality, our drive, our wants, our needs, our desires. Let's pump those up, ready for what we want to manifest now that we have done the verbal agreement under the lunar eclipse. We're now going to be firing up that chakra, cleansing the bottom one, firing and cleansing this one, ready to pop. Okay, we then bring it up to our side and we go across to that beautiful solar plexus, the core of our soul, our ambition, our drive, our reason for being. Every time I've ever gone up there and looked down at humankind, the chakra system is quite bright, going up and down the Kundalini line, but the solar plexus is like a beam of light that hits with the divine chakras, and boom, here we are. So let's give this a lovely cleanse now. Let's roll it around in a circle, spiral it like Gaia's signature symbol, the recycling, the circle of life. Spiral that around your solar plexus. Birth, death, renewal. Then we're going to take it up, heart chakra, big one for me. Now what I normally do is I raise this above the chest area and I ask, please cleanse my heart chakra of anything that's held heavy within it. I please ask that I need to purify everything within my heart chakra, release all of the emotional heaviness that's taken place. And I ask that you please take this out to the universe, out to the ether where it belongs. I thank you for allowing my heart chakra to be clear, to receive love, to receive abundance in emotional connections, soul tribe connections. I leave it open for this only. Words to that effect. That was good though, wasn't it? That was good. I like that. Just let it flow. Just let it flow. You know, your inner voice will come into the fore when you do this. Then I'll put it in the other hand. This is how I do it. There's no given way to do it. This is how I do it. So you can copy me if you want. I don't mind. I just run it up my arms and I imagine that there's a ray of green with the smoke and it's just taking out any pain, heaviness, you know. And if you are a chronic illness sufferer, if you do have ME, MS, you know, problems like that, the pain is indescribable. Muscle, skin, joint, sinew, tendon, everything is in agonizing pain. And I've just had this last week and now I'm just eradicating the last bits out. I've worked very, very hard this week, very hard, to get rid of all of what's gone on, and now I'm back on form. Still a bit snotty, but I'm there. So let's just alleviate and cleanse all of the pain that I experienced in that limb. And I'm going to do the same now for this limb. I'm asking for this all to be cleansed. Raphael, please allow this smoke to be taken to the universal energy and allow it to dissipate with love. My neck, my head, my eyes, my jaw, my teeth have been in agonizing pain. So that's the pain part. I now wish to go across my throat chakra, allow my truth to be told, allow myself to communicate in ways that are conducive to help humanity. Don't change my throat chakra. Did you hear that then? Well, it's gone a bit weird. Please clear myself of anything that I wish to hold back. Please allow me to speak my truth. Please allow me to be the perfect channel via my throat chakra for all of the celestial dimensions. Okay? Or you can say, please allow me to have a conversation with my husband because he's a pain in the bum. Whatever you want to do. Okay, clear that. And you just, it's intuitive. You just wait. And then you just know it's clear. You might get a bit of going on. You might get heart palpitations. You might get a bit of a tummy reaction. It's all good. Okay, it's all good. So throat chakra. Now the good bits. I please ask the divine to allow me to have the clearest channel, the clearest visual outcome on my third eye. I please ask that any of my ego system or anything has blocked my vision to all of the celestial realms. I ask for it to be cleansed and cleared now. Just go past and then just keep going. Keep going. And your intuition will know. It's like erasing crap out of a tube. That's it. I'm liking that. Okay, and then the divine chakra, I always kind of do a halo to begin with. Please clear me of any emotional, ego, psyche-bound problems that have blocked my divine chakra. I ask now that you assist me in cleansing and opening up this portal, allow it to be the strongest and truest to connect with the divine. Whoa! That might make you itch, your scalp go. This is good stuff. You can really feel it. And that's weird, right? And if when you put it across, right, I know you can't see it because I've got a little surprise for you and I need to bring the camera down a bit. That's why you can only see half my head. Right, when you put it up there, right, tell me when you do this, right, with sage or whatever you've got, tell me, close your eyes and tell me that you can't feel when it's above your divine chakra. How many of you can feel it? If you close your eyes, it's right there. God, I feel so different now. That lunar eclipse has gone. I was floored, I'm not going to lie. It absolutely floored the pants off me. On top of the ME flare and the grief, it was just, forget it, sister. And it should feel, I don't know, you just feel clear, sparkly. Oh, it's so physical. It's so physical for me. Is it for you? Let me know. So I send this to you with love. I send this to you and I ask for you to receive it with gratitude. I send all of what I've done as a mirror effect to you. Namaste. Love, cleansing, strength, purity. I bring it to you as a collective. And so it is. It's that simple. And then I'm just going to smudge it out. Hence where it comes from, smudging. I'm going to smudge that little puppy out in my abalone shell. And then what I do is I leave a cheeky little ember going to just continually cleanse the energy around me. It'll burn out. And I'm just going to let that waft around the room whilst we continue. Did you enjoy that? I didn't know I was going to do that. That's so good, isn't it? Right, so that's going to, so if you see wasps, don't think it's, I don't mean wasps as in, I mean wisps of smoke, then it's not spirit energy. It is Mount Shasta sweetgrass. Yes, it is. So I'm going to place that there. Thank you, Divine Light, for bringing this to myself and the collective. Okay, that will go out in a minute. Now, darlings, guess what I'm going to do? This is why I'm doing this. I feel like I'm like Alice in Wonderland in like the little door. Okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a different ball today. Yes, I am. Now, I saw this online, and I said to Karen and Sharon, I want them. I really want those, but I only want them from our lot, you know, from our villages, and I only want them ethically sourced. I went, right, okay. I sounded a bit like I want, but I suppose I did sound like that, and I was like that. And they've got it, they sourced it because they're amazing. Opalite. An Opalite crystal ball. Look at that beauty. Now, I don't think you can see how amazing that is in the camera. It's so frustrating how you can't see the beauty of Opalite. This is what I'm going to be working with today. It's just like a magic sheen. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to work with that today and see how I go. I've never ever worked with an Opalite before, ever. No pressure. So it's a bit light in front of my face, but I think you want to see the ball, don't you? You normally say you want to see me and the ball, but I still haven't worked out how to do it properly with the camera. We've got a new filming expert and a new editing expert, Sam, who's joined our tribe, our team. So he will most probably direct me on how to do it properly. But I don't want it too in your face. How does that work? Is that better? Yeah, you can still see my face, but you want to see the ball, see what comes up. There's just a luminescent greens, purples, turquoise, gold. It's just incredible. So let's have a little look and see what's going on the globe. I have missed out a week or so due to me being flawed, but I'm back on it. So let's see what's going to be coming up in the next few weeks or next couple of months for the planet. Apparently that's not going to happen because my first spirit person has just come in. I'm supposed to do shout outs and stuff. Do you know what? I've just done the cleansing thing. I'll do that next time. Hello, darling. Hello, lovely. No, that's absolutely fine, sweetheart. You come in now. Hello, lovely. Right, this lady has got definitely dark hair. So I don't know if she dyed it when she got a bit older. She's got quite a roundness to her. She's not a very skinny lady. She's got a nice covering to her. She looks like, oh, I can't see her eyes. Are they greeny hazel? Something like that. Oh, bless her. I don't think she had the best life. I feel that either she suffered with mental health. I think she might be a smoker. She's saying that her teeth weren't great. I'm going to ask her to show me her imagery now she's in heaven, right? But let's just have a little look at this. Let me just get the ball out of the way, out of respect for this lovely lady. Now, I can hear the name Ivy. Possibly it could be Irene. Irene. It's that. So, she's always sitting down on the settee. I feel like she didn't do a lot of going outdoors. I feel like either an agoraphobic element set in or she just gave up on herself. I honestly feel this. She may have also drank as well, alcohol. She may have had a slight or an addiction with alcohol. She was a very troubled lady, but she had a heart of gold, this lady. She would do anything for you. Go on, darling. Deirdre did die. Oh, I can't get that, darling. It's okay. Just don't worry about names. Give me some more about you. potentially there could have been, she's talking about children in care. So I don't know if she's talking about her, I think she's got 3 children. I don't know if she's talking about her children that were in and out of care because she wasn't able to look after you from time to time. I can't see Dad anywhere, so I don't know if he left earlier on, but I can't see Dad anywhere. She tried so hard to keep getting herself back to a normality. I wonder if I've attracted this because, you know, this particular lovely lady, because I've been in that flat energy the last week or so, and she most probably can relate to that, and that's how she's got through thousands and thousands of other spirit people. It potentially it could, I don't know if she's got 2 boys and a girl or 2 girls and a boy. It's the energy's a bit and I don't know if she's a bit, oh, I shouldn't be here, like, you know, but of course you should. I think it's part of her human energy coming through there, which potentially it could mean that she's quite recent, because when you get to a stage of being there a while, you kind of lose that ego system, or she's just trying to portray what she was like when she was down here. Because once we go up to the light, we pretty much go through our healing, you know, within nanoseconds. Brenda, there's a big name she wants to talk about. I think she comes from a very big family. I don't feel that this is a very affluent family. I feel like it was very much, you know, hand to mouth kind of thing. It's like I tried to feed them, I tried to do the best I could, but, you know, my demons never really helped me. I feel that she wants to, this is mostly a daughter she wants to talk to. I don't know if you had a time where you were estranged and then you got back together again and then she let you down, or you did stick by her, but I think you mostly did stick by her up until she passed. There was a lot going on with her, and I think a lot of this would be alcohol related. Potentially we could have the sclerosis of the liver, or there's like stomach ulcers, but she said there was a whole load of stuff going on, and she just wished she could have got a grip on everything when she was down here, and she's so very sorry for creating an energy that you never truly had a proper mum. June has come up, so I don't know if she's referring to the month she passes or it's a name, but June is significant, and she's showing 6, so again that's the 6th month, isn't it? Or it could be the 6th of June, or 6 is relevant for this lady. Oh, there's a little mixed breed dog here. It's like half collie, half Alsatian, got that sort of colouring, mixed breed. Poor little, she's a poor little thing. So he's up there running around. I can't see, she's showing me human memory energy. So I still haven't seen what she's like up there yet. She's very touchy-feely. So you would feel your hair being touched, perhaps your arm, like you get an itch or a tickle on your arm, touch on your face. God, she's got loads of names. Rita, Rihanna, there's an R name. Could be someone that's down here. I need to, it's getting a bit smoky. I'm just going to put that out. Hang on a minute, darling. So the thing is, it was very much an open house by the looks of it, because she's showing me loads of kids in and out, doing what they wanted there. She brings light orbs. I've just had a huge flash, boom, in the corner of the room. So that's how she communicates with you. She's showing me the 17th. She's going to the month of May. She's talking about a baby that's been born. So I don't think it's going to be a grandchild or great-grandchild, but she's talking about, I think it's a girl, actually. Very dark-haired family. I don't know if you originally come from Romanis or travellers, or there's a Mediterranean look going on here, but everybody seems to be quite dark-haired here. That's it. Show me. Oh, she's very attractive when she was younger, bless her. But she said, look at state me now. And I'm like, no, don't be like that on yourself. But that's the energy she had with her. She wants to come down with an apology. She wants to come down with I could have done it better. I had my demons and I didn't know how to fight them. I'm so sorry, darling. There's an M, I don't know if it's Michelle, Michael, M-I-C, and there's like a massive heart around that. And she is deeply sorry for all of the upset she caused because you kept trusting her and trying to invest time with her and she used to let you down. She is perfectly well now. She is very, very happy. She looks incredible. She's showing her imagery. It's very slim, long, dark, wavy hair, healthy, not like she said, not like greasy and lank. She goes, I'm painting myself a right picture, aren't I? And I said, darling, it is what it is. We're not all bleeding gorgeous and wonderful and perfected life and gone up there and playing an harp, are we? She's got a cackly laugh. I think she did have some teeth missing, but now she's showing me full teeth, grinning, beautiful face. And I feel she's saying, I need people to know that I come with strength now and I come and help you and I give you... She goes, I had a bit of a fire in my belly when I needed to. I was a stubborn cow. So she's almost like she's saying, I bring that to you now. I need you to be strong now. I need you to stand up for yourself. And I don't want you to take the same path I did. I don't know if you're making decisions or it's your child that is making decisions about a relationship or making the wrong decision, taking the wrong path because it's the easiest one. But we need to sway down the harder path, which is the best route. She will show herself a lot. Crashes, bangs, that there's no explanation for, light flashes and touching. She's shown me a daffodil. This can refer to Marie Curie, so I don't know if someone's going through cancer, had a cancer scare, or she indeed also had that, but she's shown me the daffodil. That's it, darling. That's absolutely fine, my lovely. You're very welcome. So I'm going to leave it there. She's also showing me the Disney bow on Minnie Mouse. So either someone's gone to Disney or love Disney or they've got a Minnie Mouse, but there's something to do with Minnie Mouse or Disney. She's just shown me that. So please take her love. Please let me know in the comments below or email in to let me know if this is your relative or loved one. Could even be a friend, but I honestly feel she wants to talk to her daughter. So let me know in the comments below. Okay, darlings. You're welcome, sweetheart. You're very welcome, honey. You look amazing now. I'm really pleased that you found your peace. No, bless you, darling. Thank you so much. She's bought me a... See, I used to... You know when you go to these churches, go, oh, they've bought you a flower. You think, oh, whatever. But she said, look, I'm showing you this, but it's me just saying thank you to you and that it's a red rose. She said, but it's not about the rose. It's about the fact that you now need strength. You need to buckle up your base chakra. So she's telling me, and you need to get going again. I'm like, yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you, darling. Right, okay. Let's have a little look in little OP. I'm going to call you OP. Right, what I'm going to do is... Remember what I say about your crystal balls. Keep them covered when they're not in use. This one might not be as bad. Okay, let's have a little look and see what we get from OP. OP. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Someone said Obi-Wan Kenobi. Got a Jedi coming through. Joking. Perhaps there's a new Star Wars film coming out. Who knew? Could be that. Don't know. Right, let's get a bit closer. You can also direct me with automatic writing, please. God bless. Let's have a look. I have to be careful how I say this. Okay, so we've got a kind of, we've got another pandemic. But I think this is potentially, it could be more, they're saying about flu, influenza or something like that. Oh my God, who are you? Influenza or something like that. And they're going to say, get your vaccines, you know, do whatever you need to do. I'm going to leave it there because I'm not going to say anything more. but that's just coming. So we most probably get news that, oh, like there's a big illness going around. That's anyway. Let's move on from that. As I'll get a strike. What is that I'm seeing there? This is really good, this one. There's loads of stuff in here. What is that, please? That was Mila, by the way, having a bit of a snorty snort. Just in case people go, what was that? Who is that face, please? It's not worth showing me faces of politicians or anything, because I ain't got a clue what they look like. I know Trump, I know Starmer, I know Putin, that's about it. That looks like the French flag to me. So this man's quite bald. I don't see a lot of hair on his head. So as I said, oh, the time is now 4:30 on Tuesday, September the 9th, 2025. I think I've already said that. But I've been out of it and haven't read the news. So this is out. I can't help it if it's out. But there's some connection to leadership change in... I'm sure I mentioned Paris, didn't I, in the last video or the video before? In France or something. But I can see a bald-headed man or someone that's got really like hair around the sides and quite receded. I don't know if it's the leader going out or there's one coming in, but I can see him and the French flag. So you'll have to fill in the gaps of that one. The only thing I've been seeing is my eyelids recently. I think it feels a bit daunting or a bit, oh God, I don't know if there's going to be trouble in paradise in France, but I've got a feeling there's like an upheaval, because I can see a ring of light and then there's like a boof in it. And so I don't know if there's going to be a bit of upheaval or a bit of instability in France for a while this all lines itself out. We may have people not happy, public not happy. We could have an economy issue because of whatever's happening or happened, or will happen. Do you know what I mean? It hasn't happened, I don't think. I don't know. All I can see is what I see, and I'll just share it, and it's as simple as that. I'll tell you something. I know what you're thinking. Bit Duran Duran. This is the most amazing burner. Do you know when you normally have to keep lighting something? Once it's going, and it's really putting me off. So I'm going to have to really properly stub it out now. Because normally sage it burns out, doesn't it? But I've never had Mount Shasta sweetgrass before. And does it burn? You definitely need a shell to stub it out. And it does create a lot of bits. So it's putting me off a bit now. I like sometimes to be open to smelling anything that they want to bring, you know. So I'm just stubbing it out. Still going. It's really good. Okay, this has been brought up. It was brought up a number of times, but I wonder if there's going to be a further investigation into water in respect of what particles are in it and the purity of it, because I'm seeing that particles and a microscope. So potentially there could be more about the purity of water systems. To be honest with you, excuse me, spirit coming, sorry. It feels like to me that just get water systems and filtration systems, you know, because I just still feel that is an issue to do with, you know, the purity of water. So this is water. My mum used to go, water, you're so common. Yeah, for water. So this feels UK based, that I'm feeling this. Because of the lunar eclipse, we're going to be seeing lots of shuffling around with economy, actually, in all countries. Again, fossil fuels, oil, there's some sort of up and down with that as well. That, you know, that it just is a bumpy ride. You know, I've been saying this for a year or so. There is a bumpy ride, and we've just got to rise above it. It's that simple. Seeing a huge mountain here, and I'm trying to work out why I'm seeing. Here we go. Gloomy doomy Nicky Allen. There could be an accident or something going on over a mountain range. I don't know. I don't know if it's a flight craft at the moment or not, but I keep seeing a mountain, and I know there's like a boom. So either someone passes, or there's an accident, or an explorer's up the mountain. But there seems to be an energy of, oh no, around a mountain range, a significant one. So it's going to be like the Hebrides, or I don't know, Ben Nevis, or the Everest, or something like that. Or it's a notable mountain range. And I just can see that there, unfortunately. Sorry about that. People tend to write in and say, oh God, shall I fly here? Shall I fly here? Again, you know, I don't feel... Do you know, when I said this a couple of months ago, and then we literally had one aircraft crash after another, it doesn't feel like that. This just is like a news thing of, oh my goodness, you know, that's not great. There seems to also be, they've just said Somalia in my head, moving on. So I don't know if we're going to be getting, I don't know why I said I don't know, but everybody does, all mediums say it. Somalia, so there's going to be immigration or talks or some sort of agreement or law change to do with Somalia, to have immigration or immigrants or something like that. Somalia's just been mentioned in my head. Thank you. Treasury in UK is changing. UK Treasury, I don't know what that means. Is that to do with money, or is someone in charge of it? Change with that, apparently. I haven't got a clue. I've heard of it. It's obviously to do with money because it says Treasury, but something around that as well. Just fill me in on the blanks because I don't know. Yep. Which way? Left. What is that I'm seeing, please? This is when I could do with my globe. I did send it back. It was too big. I'm seeing East Europe in my head, but I don't know what country I'm looking at here. There could be a war broken out there, or Eastern Europe, where's that? Is that Afghanistan and all that? Feels like there's tension. I can see Afghanistan. I don't know if that's Eastern Europe or not. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't know. There could be some sort of... I just feel rising the energy there to do with either a war, environment, confrontation, or something to do. I'm sure it's around Afghanistan. there could be heightened tensions going on there for what there already is. Or they could get involved in something. There's like a triangle here as well of power people. So are we going to get other leaders involved in an Afghanistan situation? Then we've got the Far East. So Eastern Europe's that way, and then Far East is, isn't that like China and Korea and Japan? And I can't work out what they're trying to say there. There's something to do with that. I don't know what the triangle is. 3 leaders or 3 somethings, I don't know. But and then they mentioned Afghanistan as well. When I say they, I've got a conscious collective divine. I just feel like I've got, it's a bit Michael here and there. Juliana's Catherine. Bit of gold bronze, Gabriel. Three oligarchs, 3 leaders. Don't know what that is. It's gone. I don't think they're letting me go too far into this. Do you know what I mean? I think they're worried that I'm still a bit too weak. So I'm trying to push for answers and I'm not getting any back. That is Anubis. Egypt. Ancient Egypt. So I'm seeing, like, I've been to Cairo Museum and I've also been to countless Egyptian displays in London because I know that I've had a previous incarnation there. So I don't know if this means there are new artifacts going to come up, because now it's kind of moved a bit to Cleopatra. Might find her final resting place. I think I know where it is, but anyway. New artifacts, or there's going to be a new discovery around Egyptian artifacts, ancient Egypt. It's definitely not to do with current modern day affairs, so something highlighted there, which is really clear. And the Eye of Horus. That's there. That's a storm, that's a hurricane. Because I recognise that from when I see it on the nose. I've been through a load of them, been through 6 of them. So that's heading toward, so that's coming in from the Atlantic and going to hit across Dominican. Oh God, I used to know the Caribbean islands really well because I used to go there all the time. That's all I used to spend my money on when I was younger. Dive in there. I can see a mass of weather front going in, and do you know they're like a line, the Caribbean islands hitting from the Atlantic. Dominican. Oh, I don't know them now. Cuba. So anyway, that's the weather thing coming in. They are shutting me down. As soon as I've said it, it's like, right, move on. They're protecting my energy, I'll tell you that now. Where? Stop. Okay. And do you know those random pop culture things that I get? It's like I said about the Beatles having like undiscovered music go out, and that happened, didn't it? I predicted that. I don't know if I've done the short for that yet. But this is random, right? I've just seen Robinson Crusoe. So that's Daniel Defoe, isn't it? So I don't know if there's new works coming up for him or original works of Robinson Crusoe or something like, I don't know, a new film. But there's something around that. And I love that because they pick random little things that will hit the nose that back up the rest of what's being spoke about, that will come to fruition. Because sometimes I do these like predictions. I think, has it happened yet? What's going on there? And then they rock up about 4 months later. And I think, well, hang on a minute. It's taken ages. But if it takes ages, it takes ages. But the little things that they fill in during that time, I love it. It's just the Beatles, who knew? And I just love stuff like that. When it hits the news, I'm like, wow, okay. Yeah, there's going to be, I keep seeing zigzags and then them like dissipating, then a zigzag. So we could potentially be seeing a lot of fluctuations with electricity and power, which could lead to shortages, Wi-Fi, problems to do with power provision. But for some reason, this could be spotted around globally, different countries. Who's the Chancellor of the Exchequer? God, I just don't even know. I don't know who the Chancellor of the Exchequer is. That's just, someone said that in my head as well. Oh God, I don't know these things. I don't want to know them. I don't know what that's about. Perhaps there's news about the Chancellor of the Exchequer, whoever that is. There could be one in every country. I haven't got a clue. And I'm rubbish. I'm not rubbish. I just don't care for 3D power stuff. Oh, is this UK? UK MP exposed for fraudulent activity with claims, money, taxes. Another one bites the dust. Mal. Don't even ask me. It looks like he's more a dark haired bloke, but don't ask me because I don't know any of them. Don't know what they look like. Because I've got my Lemurian bracelet on. I wonder if that's taking me off to another fluffy place. Lots of you going through awakening are going to see dragonflies. A lot of you will be looking at a dragonfly now, or you'll be shown a dragonfly as soon as you watch this video, just before, to show you that you are on the right path of your spiritual growth and ascension. Okay? Thank you for that lovely dragonfly. Yep, got it. That looks like the sun to me. What is that about? Catherine's talking to me. Got a solar eclipse. Is that what you're talking about? High vibrational energy is shifting into place for the next solar eclipse. Isn't it at the end of... Oh, I don't know when the solar eclipse is. Isn't it the end of September? I don't know. Be sure to power up your manifestations. Be sure to power up what you need help and strength with. For this again is another pivotal portal, just as the one you have just seen. Okay, get ready for the next solar eclipse and gain strength from that portal. Whatever you need help with, send it up and ask. Okay? Thank you, Catherine. So yeah, sometimes these ceremonies, it's more about manifesting and getting rid of the past, but this is more, what do you need? Ask that now. Not, I'd like a new car, I want to change my job. It's like, I need this power, I need this strength to get me through whatever. Right, just draw on the power of the solar eclipse as opposed to manifesting this time round. Don't know why, don't know how, but that's the advice being given from a beautiful divine guide. They're trees in a forest. Okay, what are we seeing here then, please? Very, very tall trees. Redwoods. Where are they? In America, aren't they? Redwoods. Really, really tall trees. Redwoods. Diseased. So that could hit the news where they're being protected or something's done to preserve them because there's something that's got into the trees that's affecting them or their growth. So it's going to be like a regenerative, I can't even say it. I can't say it. Regenerative program or something to keep that species going. Is that right? Yep, okie dokie. And potentially there's going to be I'm so arcane to area, aren't I? Especially when I've got pink on today. There's going to be efforts to improve the population of red squirrel as well. Because I've just seen a red squirrel. I think that's what they mean. Okay, just a little bit of light. Nothing world changing, just a bit of light stuff. I've just asked about, you know, everybody always asks about the war situations, Gaza and all of the awful things that are happening. And again, I don't feel there's any ending. There's no agreements. It just feels like a constant continuation of what's already happening. So I don't see any change there currently, which is a shame. What is that? Oh no, is that a volcano? I can see land surrounded by sea and loads of smoke going up. Potentially this could be, I've just seen Indonesia in my head. So potentially we could see that. It's really weird, right? Because they've just shown me a waterfall and they've made me liken it to Caracas. I went there many moons ago when they let people stay on the island of Margarita, which is just off the coast of Venezuela. And I flew over the Victoria Falls and stayed with some Pygmy Indians. It was an absolutely incredible experience. And so there's either going to be, all I can see is bloody civil unrest and leaders and God knows what. I suppose that's what's happening, isn't it, at the moment? But there could be news to do with Venezuela. So we've got a volcano in one corner. So equally there's a fire up in Venezuela. So as in boom, as in unrest or something kicking off with Venezuela. But it also, again, it goes up to leadership as well. So we'll see what happens there. Just highlighted that out of the whole of the world. Yeah, I'm glad that we saw, do you remember I was told about the interest rates coming down or something, so it's easier for people? That's come about, hasn't it? So we've got interest rates stabilising, or there seems to be more stability. This is UK, but on a global scale, I'm still seeing ups and downs with the economy. Germany is included in that as well. It's just going to be bumpy for a little while. I'm sure I've said this already, and it kind of clears out towards the end of the year, but it's just going to be, I would just recommend, it's entirely up to you, it's free will at the end of the day, but just be very wary of investments and things like that at the moment until things like calm down a bit. If you are involved in that sort of thing, you're going to know how it's going anyway, but I just want to be a bit careful with your money at the moment. Even though there's a feeling of stabilisation in the UK, I just still want to be careful with my money and where you're investing it and where you're putting it. I always ask about crypto and things like that. No news on that. I can't see any answer or rebuff or inspiration coming from that. I am asking, now people say, oh, ask questions. I do ask questions in my head whilst I'm moving the ball. And if it's a flat, then there's no change or there's no news concerning that, if you know what I mean. Continued angel phenomena happening. So this is going to be all of those unusual arcs still being recorded. Rainbowy type prism things. We could get more, they call it the Northern Lights, don't they? But I feel we're going to see more. Please send your pictures in if you've got some real rip-roaring ones. The celestial realms, the angel realms are showing more of their frequency, the same as our galactic friends. That's going to continue and most probably get a lot more common. Thank you. Oh my God, my ear's just gone. Thank you for that confirmation. Send your pics in if you see any unusual stuff in the sky, darlings. What is that? Definitely something to do with fossil fuels and oil, because I can see like a flame going up out of one of those things. Do you know where you've got like oil rigs or gas or whatever, and there's the flame to show that there's no problem or something? I keep seeing that in here, and something to do with that's going to come up. Sorry, it's quite vague, but I don't know what else to say. It's all I can see. Have a breakthrough to do with, right, so do you remember like in the war they had the Enigma code, and there was like coded messages, things like that. It's a breakthrough in that will lead to intelligence. Did you hear that? Am I right? What did you just click or tink? What was that? It's good though. It's really loud, wasn't it? I hope you hear that. It was like a metal thing. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, so it feels like perhaps there's a code or something infiltrated that leads to a benefit in bringing something to an end, like intelligence or something that's a code that's broken, or something that will stop further damage or something like that. It could be, you know, the secret services, or it could even be war, naval. But there seems to be a breakthrough in some sort of code or language or intelligence that leads to something being prevented or even stopped. See what happens with that. Oh God, are we on an hour and 13? Okay, I'll stop. So my dad's just come in. Hello, Dad. No, okay. Oh, bless you. Thank you. They're telling me to wrap it up because this is my first kind of day back and they need me to save my energy. I've got a huge week, obviously flying out to America next week, and they're pulling me back and telling me to stop. My dad used to do that when he used to do Dems. Thank you, Opie. Opie one. When my dad used to, when I used to go to Dems, you'll know me, if you ever used to watch my demonstrations in churches and centres, I'd go, can I do one more? I just couldn't give enough. I just could not give enough to the public. And my dad used to stand there and go, Nick, that's enough. And I'd be like, no, just one. He goes, no, that's enough. You're going to be knackered for tomorrow. Did you hear that? Did you hear that boom? All right, I'm going to shut up right now. So for anybody interested in GSIC, if you want to watch it live from the comfort of your own home, if you can't make it to America, I'm going to put a link in the description box below for you to go across, for you to purchase access to the conference of the century. I'm telling you, the people there this time, Daniel Brinkley, Kathy O'Brien, Billy Carson, it's just mind-blowing. Praveen, there's just so many amazing people there. I am starstruck, to be honest with you. And if you want to see me do my little thing, which coincidentally is something magical with Elena, but I'm not going to do any spoilers for that, but it's incredible, then please hit the link and come and join us, and we will acknowledge you whether you're sitting in the conference centre or the hotel, or you're somewhere across the globe watching on a screen. I'm being pulled back. I'm glad that I did the cleansing ceremony for you. I really feel that we needed to shake off all that crap from before the lunar eclipse. And, you know, I never know what I'm going to do on here, and I love that. I love being organic. I love being completely open to whatever the divine want to bring for the benefit of you. So please let me know if any of these predictions or any observations are coming to the fore. See, that I can't even talk now. All right, I'm going. All right, so last orders. Come on, love, out you get. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so patient when I can't work to my full potential. It is a wonder to be back. I've literally gone from 0 to I'm feeling all right today. So thank you for the healing, whoever sent it. But I honestly also feel it's a work through the lunar eclipse as well that I've done. So I'm going to go and give Mila a cuddle now and have a cup of tea. And I'll speak to you again very soon. God bless you for being here. Have a great day. And whatever's happening in your life, just keep going. See you soon.